Hello friends, welcome to the session 7. In this session, you will learn about content management, that is managing content in digital age. Throughout this session, I'll be discussing about fundamental of content marketing, types of content, buyer's journey through content, importance of content, a strategic building block of content creation, and the 70-20-10 content planning model adopted by Koch. The objective of this session are students will be able to understand and apply content marketing concepts, and they will also be able to explain content creation process. So, my dear friend, tell me, what do you mean by content? Content is problem solving information in the form of text, audio, image, video, etc. Content includes facts, ideas, principles, evidence, and descriptions. Now I'm going to define content marketing. Content marketing is a marketing technique of creating and distributing relevant and valuable content to attract, acquire, and engage a clearly defined and understood target audience with the objective of driving profitable customer actions. Content marketing relies heavily on ideas. Think about what your customer want and what your business objectives are. Content marketing is important for positioning your brand in the minds of the customers. Remember, there are no bad ideas, just less relevant ones. How do you engage with your customers without content? The answer is you can't. Information overload in the internet age can force people to become passive receptors of information. Make sure that right information reaches to the right people at the right time. Google is looking to give value in search results for sites with better content. So, my dear friend, when planning your content strategy, you should ask yourself these questions. What do I want to target? Is there a specific topic or niche where we want to excel? What do I want those I target to associate with our brand? What information are my customer looking for? What types of content do my customer look for? How can I keep existing customer happy? How can I attract new customer? What do we like, dislike about competitors' content strategy? Is there anything I do not want to highlight about our brands? What overall business objective do I want to achieve from my content marketing? As you all know, content is now at the heart of any search engine optimization strategy. Search engines love unique quality content that enhances the user experiences. What content you create will depend largely on your brand, your target audience, resources, and your budget. So be bold, create amazingly unique and groundbreaking content. For example, Red Bull Felix Space Jump campaigns. Sunsilk has also created a community for hair related problems. Makeup.com by L'Oreal is an oft cited example of brand publishing useful tips and content that does not link to a product or sells directly, but demonstrate how the brand can give consumer the lifestyle they desire. Dear students, now let us discuss about the content types. Content could be long as well as short. So let's discuss and give you example of content types. Short content, that is short copy, could be call to action, title, subject lines, image, search adverbs, social media copy, infographics, emoji, and cartoons, etc. Long copy or long content could be news releases, articles, white papers, ebooks, emails, blog posts, video, quizzes, case studies, research paper, stories, podcasts, and interview, etc. Dear students, you need to create different types of content for different types of audiences or target customers. All the content cannot be delivered at a time. According to the journey of the buying process of the customers, you can deliver the content of that nature. So let's discuss it. Now I will tell you content mapped to each stage of buyer journey. The stage number one is awareness. Here you have to give them short videos, blogs, social media posts, news releases, quizzes, etc. You know, customers become interested. Then the second stage is consideration. Here you have to convince the customer to buy your product or services. At this stage, you can provide case study, research paper, infographics, or any kind of Facebook live events, etc. You can organize. And the final stage of journey is decision or the action consumers are going to take. Here you have to create content like call to action, product demo videos, or some kind of interesting landing page that will help customer to take action and avoid the postponement of their action. Dear students, when you are writing any content, your concept should be crystal clear. Just concentrate on two sentences. Just one comma can change the meaning of the sentence. So with the changes of comma and other punctuation marks, you can, stress some different meaning. For example, a woman without her man is nothing. A woman without her man is nothing. You just see one comma has changed the meaning of the sentence. So the concept which is in your mind should be clearly defined on paper. Who can be content marketeers? Have you ever thought about it? You need to have a combination of great organizational skills, meticulous attention to details, creativity, and analytical acumen. Create a content strategy that focuses on customers and business needs. Before creating your content strategy, know your audience. Look at all the data. Look at your site's analytics. Look at your social media pages. Create a social listening report. Analyze what your target audience likes to talk about online. You can also look at Google Trends to know what people are searching online. Look at what your competitors are doing or have done for success. Then, most of all, think about what your business objectives might be. Please do not forget to create persona like male, female, modern, traditional lifestyle, etc. You need to communicate effectively, create clear and concise, easy to read, and well structured content. Dear students, now I'm going to discuss about the importance of content marketing. You need to create content that is remarkable, worth talking about, and shareable. Brands are now becoming publishers. It has become significant part of wider marketing mix. Content helps to attract consumer. It also helps in lead generation, brings traffic to your website, and creates visibility on search engine result pages. Consumers' interactions with contents strengthen the emotional, psychological, or physical investment a customer has in a brand. Contents provide information to visitors, engage with them, convince them in taking a desired action, convey brand ethos, etc. John Deere, the tractor maker, has been publishing a magazine called The Furrow since 1895. Michelin, the tire manufacturer, began producing a maintenance guide filled with travel and accommodation recommendations for French motorists in 1900 AD. Now I'm going to talk about the content creation process, that is a strategic building block of content creation. There are certain stages of this. The first stage is translating your brand essence. The second stage is marketing research and consumer personas. The third stage is creating content themes. The fourth stage is matching content formats to objectives. And the fifth stage is the content audit. Dear students, let us now discuss about the concept translating your brand essence. The brand essence sums up the unique attributes of a brand and the basis for its emotional connect with customers. Remember, emotional connection with your brand differentiates it from your competitors. Brand essence should assist in defining a tone of voice for your brand and the style in which it engages with its customer. The brand essence can be a useful guide for ensuring the content you create represents the brand appropriately. You can relate this to your brand story as well. So, what is the brand essence? It is your reason for being or existing. It is the value you add to your customers' lives. It may be convenience, health, status, etc. Consider a brand like Mercedes-Benz. The essential product is transportation, but the brand offers so much more than that to its customer. For example, it provides a sense of safety and security. Customers know they are driving a car with the latest safety technology, but the brand's most powerful aspect is the sense of achievement and status that owning a Mercedes-Benz provides. The sense of a brand is how it is different from competitors in the same category. If Apple and its product is friendly and approachable, then it is claiming that its competitors are not. The essence captures what the customer feel during an encounter with the brands. For example, driving a Volvo makes you feel that your family is safe. The essence must be credible or the brand will be rejected. Now let's discuss about market research and consumer personas. A persona is a profile that a writer creates to embody the aggregated characteristics of the target audience for whom he or she is writing. The writer has created angry young man persona for Amitabh Bachchan, king of emotions for Dilip Kumar, royalism and confident character for Rajkumar. Personas helps to personalize the brand. Personas are based on the profile of users of your content. Creating a profile is all about considering the characteristics of your customers and their needs and desires. For example, Royal Enfield and Pleasure brand of a scooty have different personas. Writing for Rajkumar, Dilip Kumar, children films, women-oriented films are different. And you too, before buying a brand, match it with your personality. Isn't it like that? Now let's talk about the other concept, that is creating content themes. Themes create brand identity. These support the creation of content that match a consumer's interests. These themes must be true to the brand essence, should not focus directly on sales. It should speak about the interest of the audience. So the question is, how do brands get inside consumers' heads? The answers are through exposure to message about the brand, through actual experience of the brand. For Coca-Cola, for example, consumer interests filtered through the brand essence of Coke brings joy could result in the following pillars like friendship, sharing is caring, and spreading smiles. Now, let's discuss the concept matching content formats to objectives. The role of content marketer is to select the right content based on overall objectives, production capabilities, and the needs of the audience. If your objective is to entertain, you should use content formats like games, quizzes, and competition, etc. If your objective is to educate, you should use content formats like articles, ebooks, trends reports. If you want to inspire your target audience, you should use content formats like celebrity endorsement, reviews, and rating, etc. If your objective is to convince your target audience, you should use content formats like case studies, interactive demos, and product features, etc. It is not enough to rely simply on text-based formats of content. For example, online news portals are using multimedia to convey information most effectively to their readers. Now let's talk about the concept of content audit. The content audit involves an audit of all the existing content supplied by the brands, like the website, the white paper, articles, videos, and the podcast, etc. An assessment can then be made of how well these pieces of content match the strategic needs of the brand, its audience, and the appropriateness to the chosen channel. Most importantly, you can establish what is missing. Just think about it. Are your customer needs being addressed through your content? Where do the opportunities lie? You can change your content when required. One piece of content cannot last for a longer period of time. So you should keep changing and updating your content regularly. Now I'm going to talk about the last concept of this session, that is 70-20-10 content planning model. Coke is applying this model for its content creation purposes. Coke's 70% of contents are on low risk bread and butter marketing activities. That is central to what is brand all about, its positioning, value proposition, reason to believe, and purpose for communities, etc. It focuses 20% engaging contents on new product launch and innovative promotional campaigns, etc. 10% content is completely a new story, experiment, and new way of connecting with audiences. Following the content strategy model, this 10% will become tomorrow's 20% or 70%. Coca-Cola has recently announced their new strategy to shift focus from creative excellence to content excellence. With this, I end this session here. I hope you might have enjoyed today's session. Thank you very much.